What's up guys, it's Swampy Sauce. Today we're going to be building an efficient AK for new players to take on geared players, and we're going to do it all for under 100k rubles. Let's jump into it. So first things first, you're going to want to grab yourself an AK-74, pretty obvious. You can get one of these from Prapor, loyalty level 2 for around 32,700 rubles. Or if you're over level 5, you can find them on the flea market from anywhere from 24,000 rubles to 30,000 rubles. Scavs also spawn with this weapon very commonly, so you can do yourself a couple scav runs and get yourself a hold of an AK that way. After you've got yourself an AK, you're going to want to go and get yourself one of these Zenit DTK-1 muzzle brakes. You can find these from Skier level 2 for around 4,500 rubles. And they're going to bring your recoil down by about 7%. After you've got one of these compensators, you're going to want to go back to loyalty level 2 Skier and get yourself one of these B10 handguards. Now you can get one of these for around 5,600 rubles. They're only going to bring your recoil down by about 1%, but they'll add 3 ergonomics to your weapon. And more importantly, they're going to let you add a foregrip. And they'll also let you add a laser and flashlight combo if you want one of those. So after you've got your B10, go and get yourself one of these RK1 foregrips from Skier loyalty level 2 again. This is going to run you about 14,400 rubles, but it's well worth it. This is where you're going to start really starting to notice your recoil reduction. This is going to bring your recoil down another 4% and add 3 more to your ergonomics. Now after you have this, you can go and get yourself an optional attachment, which is one of these little laser flashlight combos. You can get one of these from Skier loyalty level 2. Again, most of these parts are from Skier, by the way, for around 17,000 rubles. It's around 16,900, so 17,000 rubles. But these actually do tighten the grouping of your shots, so I'd recommend getting one. This next one though is not optional. The rubber butt pad can be found at Prapor loyalty level 2 for 3,300 rubles, and anytime you're building an AK, if you're not going to replace the original stock, put a rubber butt pad on it. It's going to give you another 6% to your recoil. After that, you can go back to Skier loyalty level 2 and get yourself one of these RP1 charge handles. It's going to cost another 2,800 rubles, but it's worth it for the 1 point of ergonomics. It might not seem like it because it's only 1 point of ergonomics, but your ergonomics stat is what helps you ADS faster. So any increase to your ergonomic stat that doesn't suffer your recoil stat is worth it, in my opinion. More to your ergonomic stat here, we can get the RK3 pistol grip. It's going to cost you another 8,700 rubles from Skier loyalty level 2, but it's going to give you a massive 13-point boost to your ergonomics. And like I say, your ergo helps you ADS faster, so the higher you can get your ergonomics, the better. Anyways, after you've got your pistol grip, you're going to want to go back to loyalty level 2 Skier again for this last part and get yourself a Bastion dust cover. It's going to run you 5,900 rubles, and it's going to let you put any kind of optic pretty much on your weapon that you like. I haven't included the price of an optic in this weapon because everybody has their own preference for an optic, but if you want me to include an optic in here, I guess the one that I personally would go with is probably the MRS reflex sight. It's adjustable, so you can pick the sight picture that you like, whether it's a little tiny red dot, a bigger red dot. You can get one of these on the flea market for around 22 to 25,000. Or you can find one from Peacekeeper loyalty level 2 for around $203. So I'd probably just go on the flea market and find one myself. But other than that, I guess we can just hop into game and build one of these suckers. So I guess let's do that. Okay guys, so first things first here, you can see I've already got one built. We're gonna go into trading Prapor, and I've already got it selected there. We've got the 74 and the 74N. The reason why I picked the 74 for this build, the only difference between the 74 and the 74N is literally one recoil to the horizontal and vertical versus the 74. And it's 6,000 rubles more for the 74N. So that's why I picked the 74 just for this build. If you really want the one less recoil, you guys can grab the 74N if you want to spend the extra 6,000 rubles. But for this one, we're going to grab the 74, and we're also going to grab the butt pad from Prapor. And this is completely optional, but if you guys want it to be all black dude instead of having that wooden stock, you can grab this cheap one for another 2,000 rubles and put the butt pad on that instead of on this one here. But after you've got the AK, the butt pad, and whether or not you're going to buy that stock, we will go to Skier, and we'll grab the RK1 foregrip, the DTK1 compensator, the RK3 pistol grip, and the RP1 charge handle. Oh, and the Bastion dust cover. I'm pretty sure those are the only things that we're grabbing from Skier. Or no, I think he does have the B10 handguard too. Okay, so we can grab that from him instead of grabbing it off the flea market. But you could probably get any of those on the flea market, maybe a little bit cheaper than what we paid. Like we paid 14,400 for the RK1. Yeah, see, we could have saved $400 buying it on the flea market, but whatever, it's all cool. So we will just disassemble this, I guess, and make sure you put your gas tube back on there to put the new black dude stock with the butt pad on there, the Bastion, the B10, the charge handle, the compensator, the pistol grip, and the foregrip. And we'll move all this crap over here just so it's not in the way, cluttering things up. And yeah, that's basically the weapon there. All you need to do is slap your sight onto it of your choice and you're golden. But we can even go here and grab one of these for another 19k and slap it on there, and it's basically the exact same weapon. Chuck a magazine into it. And there we go. Oh, this one doesn't have the laser on it, that's right. We can grab that too, I guess. Could grab that one for 11,000, but we'll wait an extra couple of seconds and grab one of these ones for 9. And there we go, now they're the exact same weapon. So there you guys go. There's a very good AK that can take out geared players for under 100k. And as far as ammo goes for these weapons, I would use the BS rounds like is in this. If you can afford them, I'd do the Agolnik, because they are the best rounds you can use. These ones here, the 7N9 or 7N39 Agolnik rounds, these are the best rounds you can use. Then the second best would be the BS, and then other than that I would probably go BT or BP would be the only other two I would use. If you're really hurting for cash, I'd use the BT or the BP, but if you can afford it, use the Agolnik or the BS rounds, and you'll shred guys with class 5 and 6 armor with this gun. We can even take it into the hideout, and I'll show you guys how it handles. mags back and jump into the hideout real quick. This gun really doesn't have very much recoil to it at all. It's amazing. For what you pay for it, it's definitely a very good gun. You guys can build yourself 4 or 5 of these, run them back to back and get used to it, and you'll be shredding people in no time. I don't even have lights on in my hideout, but whatever, it's all good. Give us a chance to use the flashlight on this thing. So, there's the flashlight and the laser on there. Oh yeah, actually I'll turn the flashlight off. With this MRS sight, you can hold Alt and right click, and you can change between what reticle you have. That's why I like this sight, really, because I like this one myself. But from standing, breath hold, not controlling recoil at all, just holding down mouse 1. Aim for his chest, and it all goes into his head. So you're going to be shredding people at mid-range all day. Long range, it's pretty good too. I'm going to crouch just a little bit, just to make it even better. And it's basically the same thing. Most of those went into his head at long range because I'm crouched. And we'll go back to this one, crouch just to be safe. And that's not controlling recoil at all. That's just holding down mouse 1. If you were to control the recoil, just pull down only that much. When you hold the fire button, all those would be dead center mass. So yeah guys, that's the AK-74. If you guys learned something, if you liked the video, make sure you click like. If you're new around here, subscribe. And leave me a comment. Let me know what guns you guys want to see builds on in the next video. So until next time, stay saucy.